All right, we are ready for our third art criticism. This one is going to be by the artist Catherine Barton. This is the Schoology assignment. I have split screen to actually show you the assignment, so if you click My Documents, you will get this slide over here. We're basing it off of this artwork, so this is our title information. For our title, it's in italics, so it's Notan Design. You'll type in this box over here. The artist, as I mentioned, is Catherine Barton, and again, the date is contemporary. We don't know exactly when this was made. She was actually a student. This is from a high school class, not one of mine. It's from another teacher that I have followed. And so it was made at some point in her high school career back in the 2000s. So we're just going to call this contemporary for the date. While you are typing all those things in, go ahead and pause me and unpause me when you're ready for the describe box. All right, for the describe box, there's not quite as many things going on in this piece, so I'm going to have you list out 3 things that you see in this artwork. So go ahead and write them bulletin points, what you see when you look at this artwork. When you are done with that, you can unpause me to move on to analyze, but for right now, go ahead and pause me while you type that out. Okay, analyze. For this artwork, we are going to be looking at the element of art shape and the principle of art contrast. So for the shape, we looked at several different types of shapes. We talked about geometric, organic, and amorphous. I would like you to use one of those vocab terms to describe the shapes that are in this artwork, and to explain why it is that shape and not the other 2. So what characteristic does it have that makes it definitely that one? And then for contrast, I want you to tell me what is the thing that is contrast. We looked at 6 different ways to create contrast. What in this is the high contrast thing? So what element of art, being it color, shape, space, form, texture, line, or value, which one of those is contrasted in this artwork? And then you will be done with the analyze section, but for right now, go ahead and pause me until you are ready for interpret. Okay, for the interpret section, it's kind of a looser question. It's much more open, but what do you think is happening in this picture? What do you think this is representing, and why do you think it's representing that? So what does this remind you of? What does this, what images does this spark in your brain, and what about it makes you think those things? Once you have done that, you can move on to judgment, but in the meantime, please pause me. And the last section is judgment. Do we think this is a good work of art? Yes or no? And you need to tell me why. What about it would make it a successful work of art? Or what about it was unsuccessful and makes it not a successful work of art? And then when you're done with that, you are ready to submit on Schoology and be done with this art criticism.